Hello everybody, welcome back to Total Crypto for another video. Guys, in today's video, we're going to be diving into quite a few different memes. We're going to try to skim through these memes as quick as we can in a timely manner. And yes, no more 20 minutes, 25, 30 minutes video. I think that's been the trend for the little while now. And yeah, the conversion isn't the greatest. Perhaps you guys lose interest, or maybe I should be adding timelines so you know exactly which part of the video to head to. Either way guys, first of all, thank you very much for returning back to Total Crypto for another video. In today's video, we are going to be jumping into Samo, Dog with a Hat, Moo, Popcat. So guys, I think you know what time it is. It's time to so let's get into the video. Let's jump into Moo because we are seeing some traction. People that are showing interest within Moo and within Google search. Guys, it looks like Moo is certainly starting to heat up in terms of trendiness. So anyway, the market cap is at $106 million. We are down on a day 14.76% for the past 24 hours, and the price is at 0.00004565. So let's quickly jump into the charts. Oh wait, before we do so, let's quickly copy the contract address and let's see whether it is certainly worth investing into Moo. And guys, if you haven't done so already, head over to the Soul Scanner on your Telegram app. If you haven't got one, you can actually download it for free by simply head down to my info section. That way you can pick up your Soul Scanner so you can start scanning the contract address like this. Alright guys, so here we go. I've typed in the contract address and we have populated the entirety of their contracts details. So first of all, Mint and Freeze, they're both off. Fantastic. There's no scamming you out and no rug pull there. So let's take a look at the amount of holders. Wow guys, this is one of the biggest holders I've seen out of all the memes that I've been talking about on my channel. We have 62,370 holders. The top 10 only holds 16%. Guys, anything less than 20% of top 10 holding the total supply is fantastic news, which means it's completely safe. But one last check, what about the devs? It shows that devs are holding 0, which is even better. Nothing has been airdropped and nothing has been bundle sniped, so that makes Moo a safe bet when it comes down to trading and holding it for the long haul. So let's quickly jump into the charts. Okay, so for the longest guys, we have been more or less ranging sideways here for a little bit. We did break to the last all-time highs and now we're actually bouncing within these levels. I reckon guys that if we take a look at this candle wick right up here guys, that's as high as we have seen Moo reached, but obviously that was short-lived. Then we fell straight back down into this level, and the last time I've been covering Moo we were roughly right about here, but clearly we didn't break above this level. But I reckon guys, once we do see the break above the last all-time highs of round about here, then we should be seeing a blast to the upside. But anyway, let's quickly get rid of this because it's quite annoying. It's quite big and out of the way. Right, okay, so what do we reckon for Moo? Guys, I reckon as soon as we do explode away from here, then it'd be a wonderful trading opportunity. But for now, if you're looking for a trade, where would you get in? Right, there's a couple of steps, guys. The first step will be right over here. This level here will be fantastic for us to get into because it's looking like that we are on the verge or on the cusp of reaching back down to this level. And when we do, that means potentially we could be looking for a quite easy 46% move to the upside. Of course, that's only for the short term. We're not looking for a small percentage because I reckon we need to get in to Moo from a lower prices and we won't be taking profit here. We're going to be waiting until we reach to the last all-time highs, bagging us 159% or 161% move to the upside from here. Now that will be a fantastic trade because once we do smash the last all-time highs, we should be going to much more bigger prices. So let's have a look at the tokenomics. Right, 106 million, 2.33 total circulating supply, which is not too bad and it's all out. Potentially we could see easily another 10x from here, which means the market cap would need to reach billion. Could we see potentially 20x and 30? Yes, why not? The market cap is high enough as it is. I doubt Mumu will have that traction, and it's not one of the most popular memes neither. So in a bull season, especially the ultra bull season, I wouldn't be surprised if we do see 20-30x for Mumu. Let's move on to the next one, and that is going to be Dog with Hats. Okay, the market cap is still quite high. Is at 2.45 billion dollars. We're down on a day 7.99% for the past 24 hours, and the price is at $2.45. So before we do anything else, as always, let's copy the contract address and let's head to the Sol scanner. Alright guys, as we can see here, we do have a very high holder. Top 10 holders we need to be wary of. Okay, so let's quickly go check these two out right now, because this area here is perfect. This bit here, okay, it's not too bad. Holders, 184,124 holders. Top 10 are holding 39%. Oof. I don't know what to say about Dog with Hat. I mean, we've been pretty safe so far. Potentially it could be dumped. Airdropped 100%. I think airdrop has been completed a long time ago. So potentially, because we see a top 10 holders holding 39%, nearly half of the total supply, which begs, is it worth trading Dog with Hats only for the short term? If you look for a short term trade, guys, this could be quite healthy, because I reckon once we do fall below this level right over here, we could be trading all the way back down to that 35-cent mark. But for all you guys who are keen on Dog with Hat and you wish to trade, then guys, please do your own research. I have already done the research for you there already in terms of the contract validity. So guys, be cautious. But anyway, for the short term, where do we see, or where do we reckon we can head? Well, just by taking a look at the chart already, we've seen this nice little pump to the upside, which means we did actually retest back up into this level. However, because we see nothing but green candles right over here, I wouldn't be surprised if we do fall back into this zone right here. Let's pull out the small rectangular box. Actually, no, let's not do that. Why don't we just put out a small trading position? Because if you're looking for a short-term trade, then I'll trade right until we get down to this level. Hold it there, and if you did a bit more, guys, add a bit more if you're looking to hold for the longest. But for me, if I was to get in, I'll be looking for short-term trade, and I'll be looking to target at least up into this level right up here. Because once we do smash this level right up here, actually, let's put out the brush. Once we do smash this level right up here and smash this level there, then guys, I reckon that it won't be long for us to reach back up to this level right up here, which is the last all-time highs, which we are not too far off from. And then once we do get there, then guys, please take profits, because I reckon the second that we do hit the last all-time highs, then we should be able to expect maybe a massive correction before potentially continuing away to the upside. That is just my prediction, guys. You let me know your thoughts in the comments, whether you reckon that Dog with Hat could actually succumb to a much more higher, bigger prices for the future, and the market cap is high as it is. Guys, check this out, is at 2.48 billion, which it isn't the main problem, because the main problem is, once again, the insane amount of 39.2% of the top 10 are holding the entirety on the supply, which is the main concern, which means I would put this one out on the radar. Great for short-term trade, for long-term, not quite sure, guys. But anyway, let's move on to the next one, and that is going to be Bonk. Bonk market cap is at 1.68%. We are down on a day of 4.17, and the price is at 0.00002494. So let's take a look at the charts. Oh, wait a second, I'm almost forgetting. Check the contract address. We all know Bonk, I'm sure, is completely safe contract that we can skim through and feel comfortable in trading. Okay, cool. Same thing with Bonk, very high holder. Let's go straight down to the very high holder, which is right over here. We do have holders of 772,095 holders. Top 10% are holding 33% of the entire supply of Bonk. Anyway, guys, it's not too bad, because it is reputable meme and is on multiple major exchanges and decentralized exchanges. So I'll still give you the seal of approval, but trade carefully. But guys, be cautious, only trade what you can afford to lose. But let's get into the chart. Wow guys, look at this, we've actually wicked all the way up to that hang on a second. Yeah, that 2 cent mark. So potentially guys, we could actually see a 2 cent move for Bonk during the bull season. I would be surprised to see that because Bonk has not experienced any bull season. That's one. And secondly, if we take a look at the chart, we're going to find which area is great for trading and hold for the long haul. So guys, if you're a big fan, if you're a fan of Bonk, leave that in the comments. Otherwise, if you're looking for trade, guys, just give me a like on the video and I'm going to show you exactly where it will be a perfect area for a trade, because we haven't done a video on Bonk for the longest now. All right, as we can see right over here. That's pretty nice. Okay, so it looks like it's indecision candle right there. Potentially we should be breaking out from here and continuing our way to the upside. This does look like almost like a classic move where we see this pump to the upside and now we have like a smaller little flag right here, like so. Now this flag is typical after a parabolic move to the upside, or should I say a nice big move to the upside. If we do break from the above, then what we should do, we should drag this one, measure it to up here, but without doing that guys, I've also to you, if you break structure, then it's easier to read the chart and see where is the last high, which will be right up here. Now this will be an important resistance line right up here, because once we do smash that level, then guys, we should be continuing away to much more bigger prices. I am still very hopeful for, or should I say confident for, Bonk to be going absolutely parabolic during the bull season. Now let's take a look. Now if we do see that move up to that 2 cent market, potentially this will give us the best return with a small trading account. Yes guys, that's going to give us 91,232% move to the upside. That is not too shabby there at all, which means even if you were to invest as little as $100, and we do hold all the way up to, once we get to that 2 cent mark, then guys, you could turn your $100 into $91,000. But if you have $1,000 and you're quite happy to $2 cost your way into Bonk and you use $1,000, guys, you can turn that into $912,000. Which is not too shabby, guys. What do you reckon?
I reckon.
Because I reckon for the longest, I've always said that Bonk during the bull season, we should be able to see some massive pump to the upside, regardless of the market cap size. Guys, we must remember during the bull season, especially ultra bull seasons, it has absolutely no regards when it comes down to the market cap. It depends on the availability of the meme, how cheap is the meme. Are we getting new web people coming in to invest? Are the retail investors going into these memes as well? Because typically retail investors for the first time, they always look for those cheap memes that is available for them to trade. Have that in the back of your minds, guys, because you never know, we could actually see insane rise in the future for Bonk. You let me know in the comments. And the next meme we're going to be talking about is going to be PopCats. PopCats is currently at $1 billion. The price is at $1.05, and we're up in the day on a 1.87% to the upside. Let's take a look. Oh my guys, look at this. We've been exploding away from here, literally staircasing our way all the way up to the top here. How much more high we can go, guys, who knows, because we've actually broken the last all-time highs here, and it looks like we're continuing up in its trajectory. The market cap is higher up already as it is. Are we going to expect more bigger dump? Who knows, but for the meantime, why don't we quickly check their contract address, come back over here. Okay, so it's looking extremely healthy there, guys. So that means the top 10 holders only hold 80%, which is less than 20%, which is absolutely fantastic. There's massive holders of 69,000 people, and it's looking simply pretty decent actually. Have we missed a ride? Yes, we have. It would have been nicer if we entered anywhere around about here. How much more higher can we go? Well, guys, who knows? I'm not quite sure about PopCats, but it did come into my radar, and I had a few messages saying do a PopCat video. So once we do break this level from right up here, this level here. Then guys, we should be continuing to a much more higher prices. Potentially we could see a $10 per PopCat during the bull season, but you let me know in the comments guys whether you reckon we're going to see a $10 PopCat during that bull season. So why don't we go for the very last meme, and that is going to be Samo. Samo's market cap is at $26 million. We are down on a day 7.34% for the past 24 hours, and the price is at 0.007109. Let's quickly check their contract address. Okay, so it looks like we've got a very high holder, and we need to pay attention to the top 10. But firstly and most importantly, the mint and the freezer are off. Fantastic. I don't see any liquidity being burnt here at all. Could be a bit of a concern. High holders, 94,000 people are holding, and out of your wow, top 10 are holding 49.9%, literally half of the that's crazy, half of the total supply. Guys, I would put this one on your, well, then put it on your radar, because I reckon guys this could be a pretty big flop. If you still want to risk in trading, then guys, it's up to you. Remember, it's not financial advice, but if you look to trade, I'll look to trade something like this for the short term. Wait for a little bit more pullback, and maybe get your trade from here to there, get your 67% trade in, collect your profits, and move away from this project, and maybe just rehash your profits into other memes. But anyway guys, I'll tell you what, I will do a Teddy video on its own, because it's been long overdue, and I've already taken over 20 minutes doing this video. So yep, I haven't forgotten Teddy. I'll do it right now for the next video. But anyway, hopefully if you do follow this useful and informative, guys, please always make sure you use a soul scanner like this. You'll find it within my info section. That way you can trade very safely, and most importantly, as you're trading, always check the contract address to make sure it is absolutely safe to trade these memes. There are other variations where you can check on Base and multiple other networks. So guys, please trade carefully, and if you haven't done so already, give me a like, subscribe, hit the bell notifications, and I'll see you all in the next one.